Now girls, we're going to start with the third method of to find mean, which is said to be step deviation method. Second method was assume mean method, which I already explained. But in this again, I'm going to tell you this one, if any confusion in this column. This is xi, which are the mid values of the class interval. From any of the one value to be assumed as a, here I have assumed 25 as a. This di is xi minus this a value. So xi is 5. So how we get this minus 20? 5 minus 25 is minus 20. 15 minus 25 is minus 10. 25 minus 25 is 0. 35 minus 25 is 10. And 45 minus 25 is 20. This way we get this. Now we're going to start with the step deviation method. Again, we have to make the table, 5 columns to be made. 2 things already given, class interval and frequency. 3 more we need to find out, which are xi, ui and fi, ui. Xi you already know now, mid values. Again the same thing, any of the xi value to be assumed as a. So here again I'm going to assume 25 as a. Now this ui column. Simple trick I'm going to tell you for this column. You can apply this in all the questions where you use this method, step deviation method. For this column ui, what the trick is. First, whatever value of xi you assumed as a, in front of that write 0. After that, as moving upwards, start from the increasing order in the minus. So first minus 1, minus 2. Downwards in the positive 1, 2. Always in any question of step deviation, if you are applying this method step deviation for ui, what you have to do, don't look this formula, just simple. The value of xi which you assumed as a, in front of that write 0. As moving upwards write minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 depending upon how many values are in the question. Downwards 1, 2. Formula is also there, xi minus a upon h. H is, this is ui formula, xi minus a upon h. Xi minus a you already find out in the assume mean method. That value to be divided by h to get these values. H is class size. And what is class size? Upper limit minus lower limit. Like in this question, our class size is 10. Because in all these values, 0, 10, class interval, 0 is the lower limit, 10 is the upper limit. 10 minus 0 is 10. So class size is 10. 20 minus 10 is 10. 30 minus 20 is 10. 40 minus 30 is 10. 50 minus 40 is 10. So class size in this question is, h value is, class size is equals to 10. In this question it is 10. Clear? But no need to apply this formula. I am telling you the simple trick for this question, for this method. In place the value which you assume as 25, in front of that write 0. After that just upwards minus 1, minus 2, downwards 1, 2. Now just multiply this fi and ui to find out this last column. So fi is 8, ui is minus 2, it gives you minus 16. 12 minus 1, minus 12. 10 into 0, 0. 11 into 1, 11. 9 into 2, 18. Again minus plus, both the values are given here. So we have to find out sigma fi ui. How to do that? First add these two. It gives you minus 28. It gives you 29. So what your sigma fi ui comes? Minus 28 plus 29. It gives you 1. So sigma fi ui is plus 1. Put the values quickly in the formula. Here the formula is a plus sigma fi ui, last column total, sigma fi upon sigma fi into h. H what? Class size, which I already told. What is the class size in this question? That is 10. Apply the values. 25 plus sigma fi ui is 1 upon sigma fi is 50 into h is 10. 0, 0 cancel. 1 upon 5 comes. So it is 25 plus 1 upon 5. Fraction value. So put up 1. Take the LCM. 1, 5 is 1. Here comes 125 plus 1, which is 126 upon 5, which we cancel. So answer comes 25.2. So mean is 25.2. Generally, this method is applied when the large values are given in thousands. This method is generally used to simplify our calculation. When the values are large, we can apply this method. So if this method is clear, 5 columns are needed, xi, ui, and now then fi, ui. Apply the formula to find out. I'm going to give you the 6 questions in the assignment. First 2 you have to do with the direct method. Second 2 you have to do with the assume mean. And third, fifth and sixth question you have to do with step deviation method. Clear with all? Good day. Any doubt you can ask.